Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Nova Arcana, Untold Stories number 7 by renderXR. Last time we'd gotten a disc out of here and was thinking about the emerald off camera since last time with Twitch. We tried to get to all sides of this thing, and then I had a brainstorm, which is we had done some science about some new Minecraft mechanics, which allow you to fit through one wide spaces. And so I made a one wide space in order to get over to this emerald. So I already brought it back home. It was emerald number 19. But yeah, we had our way to get over there. So that was cool. And while I was searching out paths for the emerald, I found a path that we haven't taken that I wonder if it might lead to another intersection or through the center of the main obelisk that we still haven't had a chance to really get to yet, and that's through here, the prismarine diamond kind of color. So let's go ahead and do it together, and at some point I need to make sure that I actually have some rabbit stew if we're going to get into some fighting, which I think we're going to do, because yeah, it looks like it almost looks like it's going to go into the vertigo mines actually, but it goes out into kind of the wall of this area, and there's a bunch of spider webs, and so the spider webs definitely suggest to me that there's going to be combat. And yeah, apart from that, I'm just taking a quick peek in a few other directions. Can we see anything else against this wall? I don't think so. All right, but with the expectation of combat, let's go ahead and chow down on some rabbit stew, which will give us 10 minutes of resistance and haste. And let's add some light right out over here near the exit. I will choose to do that to make it a little bit safer. And then there's a ton of spider webs right there. That screams that there's some kind of spawner, right? I hear skeletons. That might just be a random skeleton up there somewhere. But this has got to be something with the spawner in it, right? Right? Maybe it's just marking something about the area? Interesting. All right. As is becoming the usual for this map, I continue to be surprised when render defies my expectations for an area. This reminds me very much of, which map was it? Calamity Canyon. There was a spider area, and there were all these end stones covered in cobwebs, and the end stones inside them was always where the spawners were. But perhaps not on this map. Let's see what's over here. I do notice that we're about to be standing on blocks that don't have gravity. And I also notice that it's kind of hard to look up right in the center of this area. So we're definitely going to look up and make sure that there isn't like a spawner hidden back up here. Obelisk of Inversion. Okay, yes. Let's get rid of this so that I don't hit my head on the ceiling. Noir Passage. This area has no music disc. Okay, so perhaps this is going to be the passage to intersection 4, would be my guess. Since I can jump up and just to be safe, we're going to do that. Well, safe. Safer. Okay. We found the combat. Venom Recluse. Okay. They are dropping super poison damage fields, area effects, clouds. Alright. So that's no good skis. And they're also dropping some kind of enchanted flint, it looks like. And okay, I see that there's a spawner over there, so let's try to get over there. Okay, so that must spawn these guys. And yuck. Oh, right. I was like, that's not the soul sand doing that, right? No, it's not. All right, so we're gonna get rid of him. I'm curious to see what that item is. Creeper also coming. And how high is the ceiling in here? It's actually quite high, so I might want to try to go upwards and get a vantage point. That presumably is going to come A different entrance to this area from the mines would be my guess. Flint with sharpness 7. Interesting. Knockback and looting 2. All right, that is pretty interesting, actually. Inventory is somehow already full. So I can't even pick up money. So let's get rid of a few things that I don't need one of in the inventory. So yeah, I think let's first test that particular hypothesis. So I'm going to just build up to this staircase and see if we also see signs that lead us back to the Vertigo Mines from up here. Suggesting just that there's 2 different ways to find the entrance to this area. Oh, there's an actual minecart rail thingy. Okay. And I didn't see where this guy's shooting from. Is it you? No, there's a different guy. There's a guy over there, but I don't think he was the one shooting. Oh. You found me and then got lost. Very smart, zombie. Let's do that. And just take a quick peek and see if there's signs over here. Oh, wait a minute. Dig. And, do I trust you? Perhaps. Oh. Oh. Okay, this might be a more major shortcut. All right, let's actually check it out then. That sounds important. And it had a long arrow with the dig, so perhaps that means it is going to be a long diggy route. I have no idea where we're going to be over here. Okay. It looks like this is going to head straight from the intersection, I think. All right, so I've never been over here. I see. If you did ride it out from the intersection, that's funny. It just falls into the void. Well, not the void, but... Okay, and he did provide a lot of bricks there. Is there anything that's going to fall on my head from here? Don't think so. Let's see, do I want to do that now? It would be much more convenient to get over here, so yes, I do want to do it now. And it actually won't take that long. Yeah, let's just build 3 wide from here. And I am worried about monsters potentially spawning up there, but I don't see any there right now. And furthermore, I don't hear any. And so long as there's not a spawner, then I think they'd be unlikely to spawn, so that's not helping at all. Let's try this. There we go. Haha. And let's see, I can always patch up the rail line on my own later, but this bit will make it easier for me to just kind of traverse this whole area now, I think. I see. So this is if you're actually kind of like entering the mines, you go down this way, presumably. And yeah, it looks like there's glowstone and things here. That must have been where you could view things from the warped passage. Or the warped bonus area, whatever it was called, warped forest. We'll add a tiny bit of light here, just in case monsters are spawning up here. Right. Try to avoid falling down into lava. Okay, great. Okay, so that actually is a super great shortcut, because it means I don't have to go through a bunch of different warps that you didn't see at the beginning off camera through the Obelisk 7 version just to get over here. So this is a much easier way to get into Noir Passage. And then I did just use a bunch of bricks. So let's go ahead and top off on those guys once again. Yeah, and if I want to come back to for glowstone or different things, I can totally do that. Okay, great. Okay, so back into the area. There's a spider jockey who concerns me. And this skeleton, did he fall from the ceiling somewhere? I really didn't take a good look at the ceiling. Yeah, and I keep hearing skeletons firing at me from places I know not where. Okay, I do see some of where those spawners are. But I just want to do this. We'll set off a bunch of the spawners. And then let's back up and take another look at this room. So we got more of these venom recluses, who I can probably just pick off from the entrance. It is going to be hard. I'm kind of curious. Just to step in this for a minute. Okay. Okay, it gives me poison 2 for a few seconds. I just wanted to get a sense of how bad that was. With my current armor, which has a bit of protection on it, it looks like I only took about 2 hearts of extra damage there. So that's what I wanted to know. There is always the danger that some gravity blocks are going to kick in at some point. And I prefer to have your souls. I don't know that I'm going to get them, though. Alright, well, let's start adding some light over here. This is going to do a number on my sword's durability, which is kind of a shame. But I do have a backup sword that's not quite as good as this one, but still pretty decent. So if we have to use it, we have to use it. And do those things stack, these crazy flints? Yes, they do. Okay, great. Okay, so yeah, let's just start. I still have, actually my resistance is about to wear off. So let's go ahead and grab another rabbit stew. And yeah, then we can start lighting up some more of the floor over here, finding some more of these spawners, etc. All right, there's another spawner down. Definitely goes kind of deeper over in that direction. You seem to be a normal spider. Yeah, it definitely goes deeper down here too. Okay. And I still haven't decided for sure if there's any spawners I'm missing near the ceiling. But we might be okay. Let's try to go straight down the back of the middle. Once more. Oh, okay. There's definitely like a bunch of soul sand down there. Okay. Yeah, so that looks kind of like an ugly spot to fall into, just because you'd be moving very slowly. So maybe I want to place some of my own blocks to walk over here. Oh, okay. So we've got cave spiders as well, which are going to be pretty similar to the recluse, it seems like, in terms of they're both going to poison me, I suppose. Alright, but I think I got rid of that guy. Can I see another spawner over here? There's definitely one over here. Still didn't see where the skeleton came from, which bothers me. Okay. Skeleton over in the corner. I hear an enderman nearby, which always makes me nervous. Okay, I see this. Ah. Yeah. I'll be with you shortly. I'm busy. Alright, let's go ahead and drink this. Harvest a couple of souls. I guess this one is still in the way. Got it. Okay. Alright, so far it's been reasonably straightforward. Like, just an area with enemies. We're taking some damage. We're doing okay. We're lighting things up. Etc., etc. There's some money here. We do like money. I see, and there's a way to go upwards. So sure, we'll get that a try. Anything in this corner? Doesn't appear so. It looks like I have a safe bit of headroom. And up here... Alright, here comes another venom recluse. Great. Well, I say great. Now there's a poison damage field right in front of me, but I can go around it. Alright, creeper. I don't think you fell from anywhere. Like, it's always possible that one of the columns of cobwebs here, like there's a spawner above it. Oh, hello. I see the creeper spawner now. Or, no, that's another spider spawner. One of the columns of cobwebs has a spawner, and then like guys slowly fall into the room from there. What do we have here? Swarm Fender. So this is Bane of Arthropods, Knockback, Sweeping Edge, Unbreaking. That'll probably be good in here, and I wouldn't mind saving my very good sword. So let's actually try it for a while. And just remember that I'm not going to be very good against non-spider mobs. It'd be nice if it had some efficiency on it to break the cobwebs. I think that's still how efficiency works on swords. I'm not entirely sure. All right, but we'll get rid of that skeleton. We have a nice vantage point of the room. And other than something back over there, yeah, it looks like this branches off that way. It looks like the first room is in pretty good shape. Okay, so I was taking things very cautiously here at the beginning. So far, that caution has not really been warranted, because this place has not been too bad. Still don't know where the skeletons are falling from. Maybe they're somewhere inside this structure. This wooden tall structure. I still don't see where a spawner would be hiding, though. Oh, right. Bane of Arthropods gives these guys slowness. That's cool. Here comes more of these guys. And yeah, we need to find a skeleton spawner. There is a skeleton spawner somewhere. I have not yet found it. And that's going to be trouble over the long run. All right, but over the short run, just take out some more spider spawners. Was there one more here? Yes, there is. Great. Darn it. Okay. Let's heal back up. Let's try to collect some souls while they're on the ground. They don't last all that long. Still bothers me that I never actually found a skeleton spawner to my knowledge, and I do see the Enderman over there who worries me. So we're going to try very hard not to look at him, because looking at the Enderman is bad news. Okay, very soul sandy over here. It does seem that the soul sand is possibly even affecting the baby spiders in terms of their movement. I hear a bunch of things to my left, which I don't love. But I'm going to make sure I have a good escape path before I advance too hard. And I also just heard the creepers. Okay, so I'm definitely spawning a bunch of things to my left. But that's okay. Okay. So, creepers and spiders. Ah, okay, here's one. And the creepers, I think, might have been somewhere above, which worries me. And a skeleton somehow just knocked me in a direction I didn't expect to go. So I really don't like that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and top back off. And let's try going against this wall. Okay. Lots of spider spawners. We have the right sword for it. Okay, there's another one down. And another one down. There is definitely a pathway above my head, and so that might have been like where creepers were coming from, for example. So if I wanted to get to there, I think for starters, we'll just do one of these dealios. Sure, I'll go all the way up here. All right, not sure exactly what's happening there. Maybe that's where there's going to be a shortcut from the mines, perhaps? Question mark. I think there might be a creeper, yeah, right there inside those webs. So we dealt with him. I don't want to go too far out here because if I get knocked off, I'll go into darkness. Okay, this is a place where Render's going to hide spawners. Let's even look a second time. Okay, that does seem to be it. There's something down here, it looks like. I'm gonna light up a bit of the top first. But then we're gonna go back down there. Okay. Ouch. Kind of expected that. Oh, they're coming from below perhaps as well. Okay, so let's check this out. All right, so what do we have down here? There's the spawner, I see it. All right, got some lights. We'll take some damage, it's fine. All right, straightforward. And the switch is just to keep the powered rails powered, that's fine. And yeah, if I just stay in the center, I'll be on solid blocks. I see, and this just brings us back around to the first room. Okay. And, okay, so that's interesting. Like, if we... Where did you shoot from? And why do I still not see you? Okay, I blocked the shot. I see you. Okay. So, if there's a skeleton there, the question becomes, how did he get there? And the answer is... Well, it's not like... No, it is like... Food medium is nice. There's not a spawner right here. I still want to know... I mean, he could have just been a random spawn. There's got to be a place that I'm missing a skeleton spawner yet. It's just got to be. All right, but I don't know what that answer is yet. I don't know that I'll want any of this, but let's check out what's in here. I'll take the golden apple. Yeah, the rest of it I don't really need right now. And I will use it as just kind of a dumping ground for some extra blocks for the moment. Okay. And then possibly there could have been a way to like go straight across here. So since we're back in this room, suppose that we'd gone straight across to where there's a chest. What would we have gotten? And... Oh! All right, that was a nice jump scare. Advanced Infernizer level 4, and I think just spawning a couple of cave spiders. Okay, that's acceptable. I see. There's actually more in the dispensers. Let's go ahead and grab the cave spider eggs so we don't spawn any more of them right now. Thank you. And redstone I do like, so I'm going to grab that as well. And then it definitely looks like there could be more behind here. The Infernizer, that's the thing actually that I wanted to put in my piggy bank. I want to have an Infernizer on me because there are times where you want to have like the super duper knockback versus the creepers. So let's go ahead. And drop that in there. And yeah, I think that's the only thing I need to drop off right now. Okay, and then these things can just go safely away in there. Yeah. And I don't think there's going to be anything else back here, but I'm going to dig like 5 blocks. Just in case this does continue on through and then match up with a new portion of the area. And it doesn't seem to be matching up with the new portion of the area. Okay, so done with that. Still never found where skeletons are spawning, which bothers me. And you, Mr. Spider, might have just been a random spawn. So let's not worry about you too much right now. My rabbit stew is worn off again. So let's go ahead and have some more. We'll get some instant health back on the bar. And from here, let's just kind of peek down. Looks like there's another area down here, and I heard the witch. Is she a random spawn, or is she spawned from the area? We'll probably find out sooner than I would like. Which kind of implies one of the two answers, I think. Okay, once again, I wonder if there's like skeletons falling from that. All right. You need to get slowed. And you guys need to drop me some souls. We're going to be very careful about stepping on all the gravity blocks. All right, so far this is going good. Ooh, he dropped some glowstone dust. Oh no, that was the witch who dropped some glowstone dust. It almost looked like there was some recessed lighting back here. Maybe not. Might have been from my own torch. In which case I feel extra silly. Okay, there's a recluse. We'll get him at range. Still worried about these bits of endstone. I can see the spawner here. There's some money. We'll get it later. When there's not a poison damage field right there. And I guess let's try going this way. All right, in that case, the damage field worked in my favor. So GG. Helped alert me to the creeper's presence. And yeah, things don't look too bad over here. Just want to have kind of multiple ways to walk around that don't involve spending a whole lot of time standing in soul sand. Alright, that's obviously the recluse because I can see his name. We'll come back to him in a minute, I suppose. There we go. Took less than a minute. Oh, I forgot about the damage field he was going to leave behind, and I walked right into it. Well, that's my own fault. Alright, we'll take a number of poison ticks here. Let's back off for just a minute. And heal up. And how about against this back wall? Is there anything over here? There's more spider spawners over there. Should not be surprised. Alright, hey cave spider, come towards me. Thank you. I would like to collect your soul, but I don't want to step in that in order to do it. And it definitely seems like I can come from the back side of this in order to reach the spawner. I just heard a ghast. So apparently there's going to be a big open room coming up, I'm guessing. And we'll get a more of an introduction to that enemy for this area. Okay, there was a spider who spawned over here earlier. But I think we already killed him. Oh, and this circle's around. So what more is in this area then? Possibly we'd have to be up top up here. I think that might be the case. Is this where skeletons are spawning from? Hold on. This is too suspicious. So, is there a spawner in here? No, there really isn't. All right. Well, I checked. I don't know that we'll be coming this way again, so let's go ahead and try to pick up this money, even if it involves discarding a bowl. And did I pass any other money in the walls? I don't even think I looked to see if there was money inside this little spawner casing. Oh, apparently there's still a spawner inside this spawner casing. I see, there were multiple spawners there. All right. Oh, and a chest. Oh, okay, careful. We'll let that do its thing. What do we have here? Armor high. That sounds like it could be good. And it looks like it could be good. That's actually a fine set of backup armor. So we want these things. So let's go ahead and get out the piggy bank and dump off some things that I would like to be holding. Those are some decent blocks. And then there's some other blocks that I don't need that we can just dump in here. But let's grab this armor. I don't need to be wearing it right now, so it can also go in the piggy bank. Okay, glad we came back there. That might be useful for me to... Oh, he dropped actual cobwebs. That's got to be one of the special mobs who did that, I presume. All right, while I'm thinking about it, let's create some more torches, torches, torches. Brian needs a whole lot of torches, hooray. Okay, and then we wanted to be back up here and check out what happens next. If you're on kind of the minecart path. Okay, there's gonna be more of a trap than that, I think. Perhaps not. Oh, okay. I hear the creepers falling, so I don't think there's any crap. All right, so there was more of a trap. I didn't manage to find it correctly. So yeah, once again, GG render. Every time I'm looking to the left, he puts the trap to the right. So credit to the map maker for a lot of innovative traps that have continually surprised me. Okay, so the creeper spawner. How did a creeper end up right there? Are they climbing ladders or something? What's going on down there? Is there an emerald down there? There might be an emerald down there. I will need to check that out. Did the creeper just like walk over from somewhere else? Was that not Render's doing? Was that just bad luck? Like that seems too, nah, ha 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 ha. I see the lapis up there too, which I'm also pretty thrilled about. It might be on both sides. No. Okay. So this is a relatively safe place. Okay. We did it. Okay, so it was Render's doing. Render, be very clever. This is my fortune pick. So we use it to gather some, do I want these cobwebs? I don't know if I want these cobwebs. Gather some more lapis. And is there any more lapis hiding behind here? Yes. Do I want it? Yes. Lapis is good stuff. Okay. We got some lapis. We found the source of the mystery creepers. And now I do have to investigate the bottom of this to see if that was, in fact, an emerald that I thought I might have seen. So it would have been just through this wall, basically. Let's go ahead and just cut. Oops. Okay. I thought that was a hole for a minute. I was like, oh my gosh, I just dug right underneath my feet. So if I just dig right through here, we'll get down to it. I do believe. And yeah, I do think it looks emerald-like. I do hear the gas, but I think they're in the room in front of us, is my guess. I'm not sure exactly what we're looking at down here. I'm going to dig through the wall a little bit because I want to be able to possibly pillar straight back out in a hurry. Although digging into the wall might be a good thing to do in a hurry too. There's slime blocks and skeletons. It's not an emerald, it's slime blocks, isn't it? So I could jump down there and fall and bounce. I see, it's like a skeleton trap that you'd like bounce in and out of or something. I don't know that there's going to be any loot here. But I really kind of have to know what's there. So we're going to check it out. Whether you like it or not, dear viewers. It looked like kind of an obsidian box filled with skeletons. Okay, so we get some light in there. Start killing the bad guys. And dot dot dot. Like there's got to be skeleton spawners down here. clearly. Obsidian doesn't make me think of skellies. I see what you're saying. Oh yeah, do I see a supercharged creeper? Like, the skeletons would be kind of the coup de grace then. Because, yeah, that's definitely supercharged creepers. The skeletons might shoot the creepers and blow things up, which would be pretty hilarious. I wonder if this also might be like something that you'd come back to from a different direction at the end of the area. Is there any chance of that? I don't know. I don't think I'm brave enough to put down scaffolding there right now that I've spawned a number of these guys. So we're going to have to put this on the to-do list of things to come back to. Did not realize that I had broken my staircase here. And where are we in an episode already? Well, we've made some substantial progress into this area, but there is much more to do. I'm going to... let's not do it like that. Let's do it like this. I'm going to put 2 torches on some bricks right here so I can just see my way down here when we get back here. But I think that is our first bit of progress into the Noir passage, I believe was the name of this place. And yeah, next time we will continue it, because I gotta imagine that this is going to lead to intersection 4, because I don't know where else a passage by name would go at this point. And I really want to find intersection 4 for sure. On the way out, it does look like I see some money over here. And I think we destroyed all the spawners, so I feel good about getting it. So yeah, if you're on Twitch, stick around. We'll get some things back home, get restocked. If you're on YouTube, I hope as always that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for another episode of Nova Arcana, where we are having fun in new areas. Bye-bye.